Yo, what up, though? That's what I'm talking about, Minnesota Vikings, man. The Minnesota Vikings today dominated the New York Giants on every level. And Sam Darnold, oh, man, he showed out today. At one point late in the second quarter, Sam Darnold was 12 for 12 against the New York Giants defense, man. The Minnesota Vikings went crazy against them, man. I cannot lie to y'all, man. I like everything I seen from the Minnesota Vikings today, man. Sam Darnold was 19 for 24 with 208 passing yards and two touchdowns and one interception that really wasn't his fault, but it counted against him because when he threw the football, he was getting hit by, I want to say, Dexter Lawrence, and the ball got deflected and it was up in the air. But other than that, oh, the Minnesota Vikings showed out, man. They also had a fumble on offense with C.J. Ham fumbling the ball early on in the first quarter. That gave the Giants 3 points. That's why the Giants only had 6 points. The New York Giants could not get in the end zone on the Minnesota Vikings defense, man. The Minnesota Vikings defense today, oh, man, they showed out. The Vikings defense also had a pick six, and they got another interception from Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones was 22 for 42 with 186 pass yards against the Minnesota Vikings defense, man. The Minnesota Vikings defense came out today and balled out against the New York Giants. All the Giants fans were talking about what happened in the wild card weekend years ago. That right there, it called history, my friend. This is today. And the Minnesota Vikings today with Brian Flores at the DC, we wasn't going for that. Daniel Jones only ran the ball for 15 yards on the Minnesota Vikings defense, man. And Daniel Jones is known to be a running quarterback. Like, that's the only thing he do good is running the football. And he could not run on that defense, man. And Dallas Turner got a sack today on Daniel Jones, man. The defense played lights out today. I can't say nothing bad about the defense. The defense showed up and showed out, man. And Malik Neighbors only had 5 catches for 66 receiving yards, man. Nobody on the New York Giants smelt the end zone. They kicked all down field goals, man, with 6 points. And the Minnesota Vikings scored 28 points. And they got them points off the legs of Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones had 14 carries for 94 rushing yards and a touchdown on the ground. When the last time the Minnesota Vikings scored a rushing touchdown in week 1 in the NFL? It's been a long time. But we did it today against the New York Giants, man. The Minnesota Vikings offense was flying on all cylinders, man. We ain't care about the New York Giants pass rush. Yeah, they gave us trouble every now and then, but Sam Darnold stood in the pocket and delivered the football, man. JJ had a quiet game, but the Minnesota Vikings still dominated, man. JJ had 4 catches for 59 receiving yards, and he also had a touchdown. And Jalen Naylor also had a touchdown. And the Minnesota Vikings defense called a pick 6. The Minnesota Vikings team went crazy today against the New York Giants, man, and I am happy with this outcome. Y'all can say it's just New York Giants. Look who their quarterback is. But this the same quarterback in the same team that beat us in a wild card game. So I'm not hearing none of that, man. At the end of the day, if the Vikings would have lost to the New York Giants, we would have heard everybody's mouth. But the Minnesota Vikings stumped the New York Giants on the road and looked good while they was doing it, man. You can't say nothing bad or take nothing away from how the Minnesota Vikings played today. They played lights out, man. And Todd Chandler had a few carries. He had 8 carries for 17 yards. Them was some nice 17 yards. I ain't gonna lie. Todd Chandler did okay today. But the Minnesota Vikings running game overall had 111 rushing yards, man. And the New York Giants couldn't run the ball on the Minnesota Vikings defense, man. They only had 74 rushing yards. Like, come on, man. The Minnesota Vikings came to play today, man. Y'all can say what y'all want. We're going to enjoy the W for the next 24 hours, and we're going to look forward and towards the San Francisco 49ers. They play Monday night against the New York Jets. I'm going to see what Brock Purdy look like. I'm going to see how healthy Christian McCaffrey is. I'm going to see, though, because the Minnesota Vikings got a big test on their hand against the 49ers. This will be at the crib at Minnesota. So this will be the Vikings' first home game against a nice 49ers team. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This ain't the New York Giants. But the Minnesota Vikings showed me today, oh, they ready. They football ready. They did not come out sloppy at all today. They was ready to play football. And the New York Giants wasn't ready to play with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to take a shot to that. Woo. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. This is the game KOC called the whole damn game. KOC had a good day today with play calling, man. I can't take nothing away from KOC. KOC had a good day today. And Sam Darnold had a good day today too, man. This was a good day for the Minnesota Vikings team overall. Offense, defense, and special team. And we should have got that punt return when the New York Giants fumbled that too, though. But I ain't worried about that, man. But yeah, the Minnesota Vikings won today, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. Who should have got the game ball from the Vikings to y'all? I say Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold need he need that game ball, man. Cause Sam Darnold balled out for the Minnesota Vikings, man. I'm happy to see this, man. I ain't see a win this big in a long time from the Minnesota Vikings. And I am happy. Shit. The Vikings got me on 10 right now. I should have put $500 on the money line for the Minnesota Vikings, man. For real. Yeah, man, we about to enjoy this week 1 W, man. The Giant fan was talking mad shit all week, man. And look, this is going to be a long year for the New York Giants. I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. This is going to be a long week for the New York Giants. Daniel Jones is straight trash. Hot garbage, man.